Hello everyone, this is Devin Meskar again, and I'm here to talk to you today about information technology and time management in it. I'd like to start things off by telling you what I will be addressing. I'll be addressing the different tools that we use for time management in IT. Those are ticketing systems, notes, Microsoft Project, a calendar, usually Outlook, and scripts. First would be the ticketing systems. Now, these help us for time management by allowing us to create a central repository of what work is being done, what work is complete, as well as the solutions to different issues, whether it's something to do with Microsoft Outlook, Microsoft Word, or potentially even something like business applications like SAP. And it allows us to get things done a little bit faster by not having to come up with a solution fresh every time. We can look up the solution in usually probably about 30 seconds to about a minute. Also, our ticketing systems allow us to close things out automatically, usually through the use of a workflow. It basically keeps track of things for how long a ticket has been open, and then at a timeout period of usually about 3 days to 7 days, a ticket can actually be automatically closed if a ticket is inactive. Say if an end user or a client has not contacted me back, I can have the ticketing system automatically close it. Also, a good ticketing system will automatically create tickets when a certain thing happens on a system. So whether the hard drive gets full, whether there's an account lockout or something of that nature, it'll automatically make the ticket, and then sometimes even automatically assign that to somebody. And then that kind of takes a little bit of workload off of some of the level 1 guys or the service delivery coordinator, depending on how your organization is set up. And then another thing that's helpful is notes. Now, these are helpful to me and to others in a similar manner to ticketing systems, because I don't have to go find a solution fresh on something like Google.com. I can go back to my notes, check it, maybe I have the solution already. And then maybe even a coworker might need my notes. Maybe I can give them a solution a lot faster. And next is Microsoft Project. Some of you may be familiar with Microsoft Project or something similar to it. There's a couple of different tools, but I'll just use Microsoft Project. And we use it quite a bit in keeping track of different projects that we work on, whether it could be installing a new server, building out a new application, creating an update to a piece of software, whatever we are working on. And it does this quite well, actually. That's why there's a lot of use of it. And it shows things in a graphical interface with, as you can see, lines that basically show who is working on what that task is, what the expected deadline of the task is, and whether or not it's overdue, and a variety of other different tidbits of information. And then this can also be shared, usually through SharePoint, a business kind of internal website, to everyone in the project so that they can access it, make modifications, track their own time, and things of that nature. And this helps me lead into my next point of calendars. Most of us in IT typically just use Microsoft Outlook and its built-in calendar. This is because with everybody being in Outlook, we can share that calendar that we create, our own personal one, with teammates, with our boss, or otherwise. And this helps us to know who's working on what, and also remind us what we need to be working on at any given point in the day. An example, I actually set probably about 3 different appointments today, allowing me to kind of keep track of what I need to work on when during this week. And also, you can have Outlook even remind you of those appointments with an automatic reminder that you can set to usually about anywhere up to an hour beforehand. And then the last piece that I'd like to talk to you about that helps us in IT for time management is scripting and programs. Now, some people might not think of this as a time management tool, but the main point of a script or a pre-written set of instructions is to do something without us having to type into commands a whole bunch of different times. So it saves us anywhere between maybe 30 minutes to even an hour or more, depending on what's going on in the program. So it saves an individual time from having to type things out, but it also saves an entire team, because when we create these scripts, we can actually go ahead and share those with our teammates, with our supervisors, with new employees, and allow them to get things done much more quickly and more efficiently, as well as with less risk of human error being introduced. So to wrap up, it would be tools of ticketing systems, notes, Microsoft Project, our calendars, and our scripts. And that's usually how we keep things running fairly tightly in a IT environment. Thank you.